Welcome back. We are to workout number 2 for the month of December. And with this workout, we are starting with lunges. Anytime we have doing one arm or doing two legs, when I say 12 reps, we are doing 12 total. So that's not 12 each, that's 12 total. So 2 sets of 12 reps on lunges. And with lunges, it's just stepping out. And just like squats, my knee and my foot are lined up. So if I take a step and my knee comes over my toe, take a bigger step out. And all my pressure stays in my heel. So when I step down, when I press back, I'm pressing back with that front foot and pressing through my heel. And I either can do 6 on one leg and 6 on another, or you can alternate. So this is alternating. That's with lunges. And any time, if this is too easy for you, a lot of you will be at different levels. You can pick up some weights. So I have some small dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, you can pick up any item around the house that has weights, cans of soup or water bottles, things like that. And I can do the same thing, lunges with weights in my hands. So those are lunges. Then next we'll have scorpions. And scorpions will be on our stomach with our hands out wide. And we are reaching with that opposite foot, reaching over, trying to touch that hand. So I'm rotating back and forth. And you'll have 2 sets of 20 total. Rotating, trying to touch that hand, keeping it out wide. So those are scorpions. To mountain climbers. Mountain climbers, your hands will be about shoulder width apart, leaving space for your leg to come up. So my hands are shoulder width apart. I'm in a high plank. So I'll start with one foot up. And then I'm trying to reach and touch between my hands each time. Trying to get my feet up. And I'm switching back and forth. So I'm switching my feet fast. Bringing those knees up to my chest. Touching that foot between our hands. This first week you just have 1 set of 20 reps. And you're trying to do that as fast as possible. So that's quick. That's not paced. Mountain climbers are quick. And then lateral raises. In lateral raises, you will want a weight. And that's just reaching out to the side, pause at the top. So I just take my dumbbells, whatever weight you feel comfortable. And I'd be standing up for this, nice and controlled. Reaching out sideways, come parallel, pause, back down. This is a controlled movement, not swinging back and forth. We're up, we pause, we control, back down. Lateral raises. And each week, if you can, I would add weight to that. I try to see what we can get to, but make sure you're pausing each time. If you can't pause at the top, the weight is too heavy. Next we have adductor and abductors. And this says 1 set. But with adductors and abductors, we'll be on our side. You can rest your hand and head together. In the first one, we have 10 reps. So I turn my toe down, and I'm raising up, and I'm back down. Up, back down. I keep my legs straight, controlled, and I have 10. And after I do 10 there, I bring my foot up, I put it in my hand, and then I try to do the same thing. You're not going to get very high with the bottom leg, but as high as you can go, pause, back down. 10 reps. And then you flip it over to the other side, and you do the same thing. So I'm here, top foot, point that toe down, raising up, back down, up, back down. 10 there. Bring that top foot up, hold on to it, raising that bottom foot up and down. So 1 set is 10 reps on each of those, so you have 40 reps total. Then we get to abdominals. We're starting with Russian twists. So Russian twist means I'm sitting on my butt and I'm touching the ground, and I want to reach and touch behind me so I get that full rotation. So I'm reaching, I'm touching. This will be the easiest with our feet on the ground with no weight. And then you always can add weight to any of this. If that is too easy, bring your feet up in the air, still touching. Then if you can, you point your toes straight and you touch. Then you can add a weight or a plate or any form. You're touching back and forth, reaching behind you. So if you can, try first with your feet on the ground. If that's too easy, progress through those different forms. And each week, maybe try bringing your feet off the ground. And then we have flutter kicks. So we'll be on our back. In flutter kicks, you either can sit on your hands or keep your hands up. But it's just back and forth flutter kicks, up and down. And you have 50. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And you have 50 of those. Trying to keep your chest up. We're not laying back. Chest up. Flutter kicks back and forth. Then we get into our mobility. And we have, as usual, the couch stretch. So putting my foot up, bringing my knee as close to the couch as possible. I have 1 minute here. Then I switch legs. Keeping that chest up, hips forward. 1 minute here. And then we go to a pigeon stretch. Some people call it a figure 4. So I'm going to be on my knees. And I bring my foot in front of me. So I bring it in front in line with my knee. And then I lay down on it. So I sit back and I lay down, and you should feel it in your hip and in the outside of your leg. And we hold this for 30 seconds. Maybe try rotating towards your foot, rotating towards your knee, trying to feel where you're the tightest, where you need that most stretch at. Then we go to a butterfly, which is pretty self-explanatory. You're here. You bring your heels as close to your butt as you can. And we're up tall for 10 seconds. So I pull myself upright. I press my elbows to my knees. And then for 10 seconds, you pull yourself down into your feet. And then you sit up tall for another 10. And you go through that 3 times. So I'm up for 10. I pull down for 10. I'm up for 10. I pull down for 10. Then the last one is cat and cow. This is a yoga move. So we're on all fours. Our hands are planted underneath our shoulders. And we go to cat. Where I march in my back. I breathe out. Then I breathe in as I curl my back. You got cat and cow. Trying to extend your body through both motions, timing it with your breathing. And that's mobility for the day. But anytime you feel like something's a little tight or something needs to be loosened up, always do some extra stretching. You can never do enough stretching, but don't strain yourself. Stretching should be relaxing. You shouldn't force yourself to get into a position. And that's workout number 2 for December. And I hope you enjoy it and have a great workout, ladies.